Okay, students, last video we have discussed about the crystallization techniques, where the crystallization techniques are used. Crystallization techniques are used in the purification of the solid organic substances. Okay, they involve the four steps. Which steps are involved in the crystallizations we are discussing here? Which steps are involved in the crystallizations? Which four steps are involved in the crystallizations? First step involved in the crystallization is the preparation of the saturated solutions. What is the saturated solution? The solutions which do not dissolve additional solute, more and more additional solute. That solution is called saturated solution. So, first step in the crystallization process is the preparation of the saturated solution. Second step is the hot filtration. If we prepare the saturated solutions, and then we are involving the hot filtrations, we are doing the hot filtrations of that saturated solutions, and after the filtration we are subjected to cooling of the filtrate. So third step in the crystallization is the cooling of the filtrate, and last step is the after cooling we are subjected to the filtrations. We are concerned to the filtrations of the crystals which are separate out in the filtrate. Okay, so there are four steps involved in the crystallizations of the solid substance. Which are four steps? First is the preparations of saturated solution, second is the hot filtrations, and third is first preparation of saturated solution, second hot filtration, third cooling of filtrate, and fourth is the filtrations. Okay, so these are the four steps are involved in the crystallizations. Okay, now consider the process of the crystallizations, how the crystallizations are carried out, how the process is done, crystallization process is done. So first we have given the impure solid, impure compound, impure compound, any compound or chemical compound. Okay, substance or any compounds. Okay, so first substance impure solid, given impure substance dissolve in the minimum amount of suitable solvent. First, we have dissolving the given substance, given compound in the minimum suitable solvent. Solvent may be water, may be ether, ethyl alcohol, methyl alcohol, or ethers. Okay, anyone. So we choose the solvent and dissolve the solid substance into the minimum amount of suitable solvent. Okay. Then the solution is boiled to obtain the saturated solutions. So second step in this process is the uh, second step is in this process is the hot filtration. First we have the prepared the solutions. Okay, to obtain the saturated solution, first dissolve the solution in the minimum amount of solvent, then given solvent given solutions is boiled to the obtain the saturated solutions. And saturated solutions, when the saturated solution is prepared by heating, we are filtrate the filtered to remove the undissolved impurities when solution is hot. When solution is the hot, we have filtration. Second process is the for filtrations, and hot filtrate is collected in the beaker and allowed to cool. Here we have the make the dissolve the dissolve the solid substance, impure solid substance in the minimum amount of solvent, and they are suitable solvent, and then solution is boiled for the making the saturated solution to prepare the obtain the saturated solutions. After the saturated solutions, we are subjecting to filter the saturated solutions to remove the undissolved impurities. Okay, so the hot filtrate is collected. Hot filtrate is collected in the beaker. A hot filtrate is collected into beaker and allowed to cooling. Impurities allowed to cooling. After the cooling, crystals are formed. Here, crystals are formed. After the cooling, crystals are formed. And these crystals are separated. These crystals are separated by the filtration, and we get the pure crystals of the given solid substance. So this is the process of the crystallization. What is the process of the crystallizations? Which steps are involved in the process of the crystallization? Again, we can discuss. Preparation of saturated solution is the first step. Second, uh, preparation of saturated solutions. Second, hot filtration and cooling of filtrate. And third, for the filtrations after the crystals are formed. Okay. What is the process? Given impure solid is dissolved in the minimum amount of suitable solvent. Second, solution is boiled to obtain the saturated solution. Solution is boiled to obtain the saturated solution. Solution is filtered to remove the undissolved impurities when solution is hot. When solution is the hot. What filtered is collected in the beaker and allowed to cooling. After cooling, crystals are formed. After the crystals are formed, they are filtered. They are separated by the filtrations, and we get the pure crystals. And impurities are present, they are in the solvent, they are remains is dissolved in the solutions. Okay, so this is the technique of the this is the process of the filter crystallizations. Okay.